Of the few refugees who make it to Everlight, many are shocked to find that their troubles do not end there. Though its neutrality as a city-state left it largely unscathed during the Mage Wars, the city has its own mountain of problems to struggle with. The biggest ones being the ever-growing gap between the rich and the poor, an uncontrollable rise in crime, and the Purity of Light's aggressive crusade for new followers.
Interesting.
The best wares from Kalea to Northampton.
Ha? Ano? Wala ba sa kwarto ni Lola? Oh. Ha? Baka nandun. Wait, di pa kayo sa kwarto ni Lola, silipin mo. Silipin mo sa kwarto ni Lola, dahan-dahan ka.
Come again. May Tiara bless your path.
You there! Soldier, you! Have you got a moment?
Now would you
Yes? What? I need your help.
And what makes you think we're here to help you?
Well, that crest on your armor has to mean something, right? You're a soldier, and we're the citizens you've sworn to protect.
I get. What happened?
Rohija Tanner. I have a small farm just behind the city walls, which I run with my husband. Thing is, he's sick. Stomach cramps and fever, ever since he went to that bloody village. Anyhow, harvest is coming up soon, and I can't have my Georgie lying in bed.
What village?
Some muck heap in the middle of Leonider. Leanin, something like that.
I'm not sure I'm who you should talk to. There must be a doctor in town.
Oh, come on. Do you really trust these quacks? A friend of mine once went to one of them with a gash on her leg and came back with the leg missing. Can you believe that? Just cutting off people's limbs right and left like that? I'm not going to let them hurt my Georgie like that.
Well, then, just wait it out. I don't see what else you could do.
Well, that's where you come in. Holy Frank, the world-renowned traveling healer, was in town a week back. He gave me a secret recipe that works on all stomach ailments, and I'm the first person in the kingdom to be allowed to replicate this holy concoction. Of course, these so-called doctors have nothing comparable in their satchels. Now the problem is, I have my hands full with running the farm now that Georgie's ill, and I just don't have the time to look for the potion's ingredients myself.
And you want us to find them for you?
That's it. We'll make it worth your while. We have a lot of surplus vegetables and grains we'd be happy to share with you for your help.
Not sure how much use we have for surplus vegetables.
Well, I'm not swimming in riches these days, so I'm afraid I can't offer you anything else. I must say, I'm a bit disappointed in you. You look like an honest soldier, not like the kind of person who'd take advantage of a grieving wife.
All right, I'll see what I can do. Could you give me a...
Oh, yes, of course. I've already put one together. Thank you, friend. I'm sure Tiara will reward you for your kindness. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need...
All right. Where's your farm so I can find you when I've got the stuff?
Just under the south wall. You can't miss it. Tiara's blessing, soldier. You're doing the right thing.
You got it. Quite the character.
A good deed a day keeps the dark ones away. Can't hurt to help someone every once in a while.
You're back. So tell me, did you complete your glorious quest?
Yeah, about that. Velron, I don't think Jane will be drinking that potion. She isn't interested in fleeing Everlight with you.
Why would she not want to come with me?
Jane doesn't love you, Velron. She led you on because she didn't want to hurt your feelings. And she asked me to tell you.
What? No! Her father must have forced her to say this. And I am tired of having that madman coerce my beloved. Ride with me, warrior of love. We shall free Jane from that tyrant's oppression once and for all.
Wait, Velron. Before you do anything, stop for a minute and think. You've known this girl for 2 weeks, right? And yes, you shared one romantic evening together, but that's about all. What do you really know about her?
What? What do you mean?
I mean, maybe you fell in love with the idea of Jane, and not Jane herself.
But no, that can't be it. Or can it?
Don't blame yourself. We all get a little overzealous when we first find love.
But no, it can't be over. This is how love works, is it not? Though, maybe there is truth in your words. Maybe I got too excited. Oh, blazes. Why didn't I see this?
Actually, if you want to turn the page and start over, I might have an offer for you. My men are in need of an elven smith in Mullindir. You can come with me and forget about all this.
Mullindir? The ancient...
Yes, we found it. It's a long story, but I can tell you all you need to know on the way. And...
I don't know. I can't just leave my smithy, can I? Then again...
You don't need to leave forever. Just stay with us until our mission is completed.
All right then. You convinced me. Let me get my things first, and then I'll meet you at the border. And thanks again for telling me the truth.
Quite the speech you gave him.
Just common sense.
Let me see.
State your business.
Whose house is that?
If you have to ask, you sure as heck don't belong here. Sod off.
I'll be off.
State your business.
Clara Farlon sent me.
Huh. The description fits. Fine, go on in. Argyll is waiting for you.
As a free city, Everlight's leadership is not chosen by the right of blood, but elected by the town's nobility. The most recent mayor, Fulan Argyll, has been in power for over 7 years now, and is known for his endeavors to drastically reduce crime.
Well, well, if it isn't the notorious betrayer's child. I always wondered what you looked like. I had something different in mind. I'm Fulan Argyll, Mayor of Everlight. Pleased to make your acquaintance. But let us cut to the chase, shall we? Clara has told me you're looking for an ally. One that can help you put an end to the bloodburn.
For a simple village mayor, Clara has a lot of friends in high places.
Simple village mayor. Is that who she is now? Amusing.
Well, who is she?
Someone who was once very powerful but decided to quit. That's all I can tell you without her consent.
What else did she tell you?
Not much I didn't already know. Who you are, and your involvement in the Mage Wars. And before you say any more, I don't want to know.
You don't?
No. The less I know, the less dangerous our cooperation is for me. Also, I fully trust Clara's judgment. If she thinks you're worthy of our support, then so do I.
So, can you help us?
I believe I can. Let me introduce you to the Wayfarers. Come on in. Tahar, this is Rowan, leader of the Wayfarers, one of the most able mercenary groups on EO.
Rowan?
Tahar. Tiara's breath.
I take it you were acquainted already?
This man used to be my father's right hand during the Mage Wars. He was the one who told him of my plans to leave the rebels.
Don't act so surprised, Argyll. You knew of my past. And you also know that I'm the only reason this war is over. If I hadn't told the Crown of Asamo's attack on the keep, he would have won. So yes, Tahar, you're right. I told Asamo about your betrayal. But ever since then, I've tried to repent.
Seems that everybody is busy repenting these days. Does it work?
Look, you're angry, and after what I did, you have all the right to be. But this is not the time for discussion. You need an ally, and we're all you're going to get. So, please, let us just put this behind us, even if it's just for now. Let the Wayfarers help you.
So you warned the Royal Army of the attack?
Yes. It took me some time to realize how rotten our movement had become. But when I did, I acted. Just like you. But please, I can tell you all about this, but not now, not here.
Who in blazes are the Wayfarers?
Mercenaries, as Argyle said. I founded them right after the war.
Mercenaries?
Yes. But that's just how we pay for our shelter and our food. Most of the time, the Wayfarers are helping people. Refugees, farmers, homeless. We're protecting those who the Crown has forgotten.
Very poetic. And how do I know you're telling the truth?
He is.
Thanks. Look, Tahar, I know I messed up. I served a monster for over 6 years of my life. But I regret it. And I'm trying to make amends.
So this army of yours, what can you offer?
Knowledge, tactics, swords. Whatever it is you and the Harbinger need to end the Bloodburn, we'll help you.
I can't afford an army of mercenaries. I'd have to ask the Purity for support first.
You don't. I will cover all the expenses.
You? Why?
As I said, I owe Clara. Also, it's not as if my wealth and my power protect me from the Bloodburn, do they? Clara has a lot of faith in you, and even though I'm skeptical about the Purity's involvement in your mission, I trust Clara's judgment.
Fine, but we'll have a lot to talk about, Rowan.
Yes.
Well, that's settled then. But as much as I appreciate your presence, I would like you, Rowan, to hear, and your soldiers, to leave this city as soon as possible. An army the size of the Wayfarers will draw the Royal Army's attention sooner or later. And that's something neither of us want to happen.
Right. I'll see you around then.
Huh. Intriguing.
Yes?
Interesting.
Yes? Do I know you?
Greetings, milady. Could you spare a moment? I'm here to discuss an urgent matter.
We're really doing this, aren't we? Ellen.
Sure. What is it?
I don't really know how to say this, but I need a lock of your hair. It's for a magical potion.
Hair? For a potion?
Don't ask.
Well, fine. I won't. But it will cost you. And no, don't give me that look. What you're asking of me is strange enough as it—
All right. Is this enough?
Let me see. Yes, fair enough. One moment, if you will. Here you go. Now excuse me, I have business to attend to.
I'll take a look.
What do you want me to do? We need—
What was that about? What did she want?
Oh, you mean,
For her baby boy?
God damn it. Say, who are you? You look like military, but you're not wearing a crest.
Former military.
Ah, veteran. All right then. I hope I don't regret this, but my gut tells me you people are good folk. I'm helping people. Mages.
How?
Well, it's not a secret that this new cult, the Purity of Light, is out for blood. Yes, here in Everlight, it isn't by far as bad as in Greyfell. But still, just 2 moons ago, a young mage, a woman, was kidnapped and found dead in the river 2 days later. You'd have to be quite deluded to not see how messed— I've lived in Everlight all my life and know every rat's hole and alley. And my profession allows me to move in and out of the—
I think I see where this is going. You're smuggling mages out of the city.
Yes, I guess that's what I do.
Can't these mages just go on their own?
In theory, yes. Everlight's a free city. but there's mage haters everywhere. Also among the guard and the scouts, and if someone finds out they've left, well, outside the walls...
That's noble.
Don't say that. It's what every servant of Tiara should do.
Are you a mage?
Huh, if I were, I would have left that city long ago. No, I'm not. I just like to think of myself as a man who doesn't stand by and watch while things like the Purity happen.
I see. So what exactly did that woman want?
Yeah, it's a tragic story. Her boy is gifted, their neighbors found out, and now she's rightfully worried. Thing is, I'm out of money, and she wants me to help her for free, and as much as I'd like to, I hardly have enough money to run that. And also, ever since those two mage brothers disappeared, other mages have become reluctant to seek my help.
Mage brothers?
I don't know. I'm not sure we should continue this conversation, really. I've already told you way too much.
Maybe we can help.
You? But,
Ellen's reigns. Don't be an idiot. We're mages too, and if we'd wanted to sell you out, we would have done it by now.
Well, I guess you're right. 5 days ago, two brothers, both of them mages, showed up in my smithy and asked to be smuggled out.
That's odd.
Yeah, well, actually, I think I know what happened. The Sacred Purifier, as he styles himself.
Who is he?
Some kind of vigilante. I have no idea why he does what he does, but he and his people kidnap mages.
Tiara's breath.
You seem to know a lot about him.
Everyone in Everlight knows about him. Only a week ago they found another mutilated body. Thing is, he's only killing mages. So the guards' attempts to find him and put him to justice have been half-hearted.
And you think he has taken your...
Yes. They told me someone was out for them, and the pattern fits. That it's simply been a bunch of brawlers.
How much time do they...
Well, as I said, it was 5 days ago that they disappeared. The Purifier kills on the 7th day. So, things aren't looking too bright.
We'll find them. Any idea where the Purifier might have taken them?
Wait, you? This man is dangerous. You know that, right? Otherwise, I would have taken steps myself already.
We can handle ourselves. Trust me.
I don't feel good about this. But fine. I've investigated a little, and according to a traveler...
Did you tell the guard about...
No, because as I said, there are lots of people in Everlight who sympathize with...
Places.
Maybe not, but I can't afford to take any risks.
All right. I'll see what I can do.
And thank you for doing...
Well, you're the ones taking on the murdering psycho. The brothers you're looking for are tall. Brown hair, brown eyes, and in their early 30s. They are twins, so you won't have trouble identifying them. I'll be waiting here.
Sounds like a plan. Sacred Purifier. That's just messed up.
We'll deal with them. Let's see.
That way? Understood.
There. That might be the Purifier's camp.
Yeah. Let's hope the Mage Brothers are still alive.
That's the twins.
I know you are here. What do you want? You should choose your word.
You're blind?
I am.
Are you the sacred Purif...
That's what Aenir named me, yes. You came here for the twins, I take it. They are dead. They did not withstand my trials. I believe Joseph...
Places. So you're killing in the name of the pure...
The purity? No. I kill for purity. I do not know much about this Rondar Lacane and his servants, and it does not...
What do you mean?
I mean what I said. It was never Aenir's will for me to live a long life. He has chosen me for his task, and I have now almost purified 47 people. Just as much time as my miserable shell has spent on this world.
What the heck are you talking about?
I have been blind since birth. All the colors, all the shapes. For years and years, I considered my disability a curse. I hate, and it was only 1 year ago that the All-Father spoke to me, and that I finally understood.
What did you understand? That you have to gouge out people's eyes?
Yes, I understood the blemishes like my lack of vision. You see, my mother was a whore. She was twisted, impure, sinful, and my scourge...
You mean you're blind because your mother was a...
Yes, and it is the same with... So the All-Father offered me a bargain. The only way to save the blemished is to purify them, the way I do.
Purify yourself?
Do the same to me that I have done to them. Yes. My body...
I don't get it. Even if what you said was true, why would you kill the children of the sinners instead of the sinners themselves? It's not their fault they were born that way.
You are naive, stranger. There is no fault and no guilt.
But why do you gouge out your victim's eyes?
It is my mark.
Well, not really.
All right. You will kill no more people. This ends here and...
That was my plan all along. Joseph.
Fine.
How do you like that?
What a deranged fool.
Yeah. Come, let's get back to Haggard. Will do.
Interesting.
Huh. Interesting.
You're back.
Yes, he's dead.
Blazes. I knew this would happen. Oh, God.
Listen, Haggard, the political situation in Everlight isn't going to get better anytime soon. And it's more than likely that someone will get behind what you're doing. I'm actually looking for a capable smith.
You? But what about the mages here in Everlight?
They will still need help, but you can't help them if you're dead. Back in my camp, we're mages too, and we'll do everything to keep them safe.
That's not a decision I can make on the spot, friend.
I have a scout stationed here in Everlight. Just talk to him once you've made up your mind. Think about it.
I will.
Huh?
They will fall.
All right.
Blasted armor.
Sure. All right, here goes nothing.
You'll regret this.
More fighting. Does this never end?
Let me see.
Now would you look at that?
Let's see.
I'll take a look.
Huh. Intriguing.
Got it.
Fair enough. Let's do this.
They will burn. You picked the wrong enemies.
You read my mind.
I'll keep you shielded.
Huh.
Interesting. Help you with something?
That island's in the lake. That is the Creators Guild, isn't it?
Yeah? Why you asking?
It might be the distance, but it looked a lot more popular.
That's because after your father's war, a lot of the Creators' mages left. They were afraid of being out in the open, so to speak.
Why? The Creators Guild didn't participate in the...
Yeah, but that didn't stop the common folk and the refugees who came here from blaming them. There were...
Well, not all the common folk, as you call it, took part in them. I know the Creators' mages haven't ever done anything foul. What happened during that attack was a bloody tragedy.
I want to set over.
25 gold.
I want to cross the lake.
Sure.
Understood.
Huh? Help you with something?
I'll be off. What's next?
You got it.
That way. All right. Sure. We'll make short work of them.
The bloody graveyard. Whatever's necessary.
Here we go.
They will fall. Interesting.
Sure.
Sounds like a plan. Get ready!
Highwaymen. You read my mind.
Oh. Saved by a pale skin. Huh. I didn't expect that. If it wasn't for you, I'd be on some human's dinner plate by
My pleasure. What do you mean, on some
Well, it's a bit disturbing. Shortly put, there's a gang of human criminals who capture and butcher orcs and sell their meat as wyvern meat. It looks almost the same, so nobody can tell.
What the? Are you joking?
If I were, would I be sitting in a cage and be covered in blood? No, I'm not. I know how absurd it sounds, but apparently these pale...
And nobody notices the difference?
Well, I've never eaten my own kin. It's bloody
Huh. And how did a dust crawl...
I was trying to put an end to this.
So you're some kind of...
Oh my, how that sounds. No, I'm not.
Orcs have architect?
Yes, how do you think our cows are constructed?
Tell me.
No, none of your business.
We could help you.
Why? What is it to you?
This country has enough troubles already, especially when it comes to political tensions. No need to add an orc murdering gang to the...
Fine then. I hope I won't regret this.
So you're trying to get the Everlight Guard to deal with it?
Yes. I'm just...
True. Do you have any idea where we could start
Actually, yes. I managed to I say we go right...
No offense, but I don't think you should join us just now.
I'm afraid that's true.
Fine. I'm no good to anyone dead, am I? I think I heard them talk about some camp near the old mines. Maybe you could start there.
Bandits up ahead.
Huh?
Danger up ahead!
pleasant surprise.
Now would you look at that?
I'll take a look.
Yes, dear?
All right.
More cutthroats. Take them down. Whatever's necessary. Let's see.
Fine.
Bandits.
No! No, please! I don't want to die.
More fighting. Does this never end?
No! No, please, mercy!
Then you better talk. We want information on your...
Yes, of course. What do you want to know?
How did this all start? Who in blazes came up with the idea of murdering orcs and selling their meat?
I don't...
Really?
Yes, really. I only joined the farm a few months ago, and nobody ever told me who came up with it. All I know is...
Butcher. Slaughterhouse. If this wasn't real...
I'm sorry.
How did you end up in this? You don't look like an average cutthroat.
Because I'm not. I'm from the Mud District, and I spent years looking for work. The pay was good, and it took me a while.
Where are your headquarters?
You mean the slaughterhouse? Please, I can't...
That does sound painful.
No, please! It's in Everlight.
below Everlight, to be precise. You have a map, don't you? Here. That's where the entrance...
Anything else?
No, I don't... Wait, yes. The countersign. You need to remember the countersign. You need to answer, I'm here for the produce when...
I'm here for the produce. All right.
What? But you said you'd spare me.
Get out of my sight. But if I ever see you...
Yes, of course. I was done with this life anyway. Goodbye, soldier. And thank you for your mercy.
Let me see. That way?
You picked the wrong enemies. Huh.
Will do. Here we go. That must be the letter Kier mentioned, alongside the rest of his things.
Just so you know, I think that was the right choice. That fellow really meant what he said. He had no idea what he was getting into.
I know. Come, let's go back to Kier.
Here we go.
I'll keep you shielded.
All right, here goes nothing.
Now would you look at that?
Look at that. My pale skin...
I think so.
Let me see. Yes, they are. I have to say, I'm surprised. My experience with pale skin so far has been that you talk a lot and act very little.
Listen, there's no guarantee the Guard will take down the Syndicate, even if we provide them with the evidence. I actually convinced... They call it the Slaughterhouse. And apparently that's also where we could find their leader.
Butcher. Pathetic. But what are you suggesting?
We're all mages and know how to defend ourselves, and they won't be expecting...
A bold plan. But I like it.
In the middle of Everlight. Just meet me there.
Understood. Ah, and here. I think you should have this. You deserve... I'll meet you in Everlight. May your blood never boil.